Okay, y'all, my bad. We was driving through like the forest.
Yeah, all right. What is good? It's me, your friendly neighborhood nerd, the Babo, and we're back again for another episode of Weekly Geekly. And of course, as you read in the subscription, in the description, I'm messing up tonight, as DJ Horace likes to tell me. Of course, DJ Horace is down there at the bottom. Say what's up to the people, bro.
Hi, I'm doing stuff.
He's doing stuff right now, apparently.
I'm playing Destiny.
As I told you guys, Doomsday will not be joining us. She's out trolling her minions at the moment. So big shout outs to Doomsday and big shout outs to all the DC Geek Illuminati members. We have our boy Jarvis on the phone with us. I said he's actually
kill everyone around him. Do not kill him, please.
All right.
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Yeah, and his girlfriend is there.
Okay, then I'm motherfucker.
Well,
so we're gonna be getting into this or so right now. You, me, DJ Horace, we're about to just talk about stuff. Honestly, a lot of crap happened this week. So yeah. So
y'all can't really see my face.
Hold it for a second. Yeah, a lot
Y'all
of crap.
can't really see my face. Pardon me, but don't smile for y'all because apparently I don't think y'all can see is my teeth.
Well, we can see you a little bit now. We can see you a little bit, man.
I can see like your nose, your face, your eyebrows. They kind of dark as hell, but you know, I'm not here to judge.
We got it.
Yeah, I'm in the car and I'm using like the like fix your face mirror, like the one that you pull down to block the sun.
Improvising.
Yeah, so that's why y'all grim ass light.
Well, as I said, he's my boy. He came through and delivered for us. Cause right now he's been asking, like I said, he's been talking with Doomsday. He wanted to be on the show. We have said we would love to have anybody who wants to be on Weekly Geekly. Come on with us, chill out. That's all we really do, just talk and just have fun and just go over what happened this week. So first, as you know, as we always do, we start off with a lot of.
He's the boss. You can have the show.
What you say, DJ Horace?
Don't mind me. I'm playing Destiny. Don't mind me.
You like one of the 5 people playing Destiny right now.
Yeah, I'm playing one with one of the guys from the block, actually. So.
I know. Our boy Archie. I know he doesn't like to be seen.
Boy,
but starting off with a lot of stuff, they came out recently. I think it was like 1 to 2 nights ago with the new Apocalypse cast for Storm, Jean Grey, and Scott Summers. So, how you guys feel about that? Because you know, I think like Alexandra Stone, is her name? The little girl who played Aaliyah in the biopic is going to be Storm.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, from Game of Thrones is going to be Jean Grey, and I have no clue where that Scott Summers guy is from. But I say they say he's reputable. So how you feel about it?
I don't know. He looks so thin. He looks really thin. Scott is somewhat a muscular dude. I don't know what to say about that.
whoever like in charge of the X-Men movie is like really for Team Light Skin because they refuse to put a dark skinned character as Storm.
Well, here's what I'll say. All right, I got a good explanation from one of my friends.
Not. That's not interrupt. Not thinking on Alexandria.
Mm-hmm.
I think she'll kill it. But to me, it's still like kind of like the young Storm.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather see.
Oh no, we lost him. Oh, he'll be back.
I mean, that's
what we'd rather see because that was
that on the go network is so reliable.
But what my friend was saying, Miss Ashley Success, she was telling us that honestly they're not replacing Storm. They're getting a replacement, or they're looking for a younger Halle Berry. That's what they're really doing. They're not looking for a Storm. They're looking for somebody who would look close to Halle Berry, who's kind of made a lane for that role. So,
I mean, if you put it that way, that's not so bad.
Yeah, you got to think about that because they already have established characters, so you have to kind of fit those established characters with their younger counterparts. Honestly,
my question is, why go for a younger Storm though? Isn't like the Storm progressing with age?
All right, so in Apocalypse, because everything's thrown off, they're going to build the team. they're gonna put together the X-Men. They're gonna come together as the X-Men before the X-Men are made.
Okay.
Now, but with that,
I just see.
yeah, but I understand it. But wasn't the X-Men team already formed when Apocalypse first came into the comics?
Well, yeah, the X-Men team was already like together and old. Like they were at least like there's been different kind of incarnations. Because like we all seen if you like grew up with our generation, like the X-Men Evolution, when they were teenagers and they were all together in school. But I don't think Storm was. Yeah, Storm was in the school. It was weird because like Storm was a teacher, but Scott, Jean, and the rest of them were young kids. And then like Scott and Storm's nephew Spike was there. If you haven't seen X-Men Evolution, it's a great show. Horrible.
Yeah, I watched
dynamic.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's the cinematic universe, so it doesn't follow the way that we think about it through the comic books. So if they decide to make Storm younger and then put her in as part of the quote unquote original X-Men, then I guess that's possible.
Well, here's the thing. It's not that they're making her younger. You got to remember, this is still in the past.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, in the case of, like, in the universe, she's young again. So it's like, because people are not really thinking we're going backwards.
Yeah. Since we're on the topic of, like, the characters, what do you guys feel about Channing Tatum as Gambit? And I just want to put out there, Channing Tatum as Gambit. Now, about that, I kind of don't like it because I really just think they just threw Channing Tatum in there. And I personally would have liked the guy from X-Men Origins who played Gambit to come back because he did an awesome Gambit, just the movie sucked ass.
Yeah.
That's true. I will say that too. He did. But at the same time, neither of them will have that accent that I really want from Gambit.
Honestly, I've been trying to avoid that whole subject because I don't want Channing to Tatum all over Gambit. Like, I really don't want him to Tatum.
Wait, did you say you don't want Channing to Tatum all over it?
Yeah, I don't want him to Tatum all over it. Because you see that they put him out in the action role, right?
Tatum all over it.
Yeah, he's gonna Tatum all over. You never saw that song with him and Jamie Foxx? I'm gonna take.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna Tatum all over.
Can you stay away from the big guy with the giant head? Like, damn, I'm sick and tired of reviving y'all. What the?
I think you playing Gears.
Nah, he's playing Destiny.
Man, I want to get on Destiny so bad.
Don't.
No, don't tell me that.
Just run. All right, just run. Do me a favor and run. Thank you. God, dude.
If your team is watching, tell them that they need to get their shit together, please.
They do need to get their shit together.
Your teammates suck, man.
They do. I'm chilling right now. I'm not even doing nothing. I'm chilling.
Both teams get the one. Both teams get the one.
I'm just
chilling. Why not just hear the sad Tom and Jerry theme?
So, of course, like I was like to, if you saw that they're putting out the Jupiter Rising series, that's a weird series altogether itself. Honestly, it kind of just shows that, no offense, that Europeans are the same on either planet because basically Jupiter claims Earth and they're gonna take over and blah blah blah, but they have no claim or stake to anything. We've been living here for billions of years without any Jupiter people that we knew that were Jupiter people. I don't know if it's called Jupiterians or Jupiterites. I don't know. But yeah, so it's awkward. It's kind of awkward. But like, you look at him, he doesn't fit that like hardcore beat him up role, and he killed Duke, guys. He killed Duke.
I mean, he didn't kill Duke on purpose.
I'm not letting that go.
What? He was doing another movie, wasn't he? He was like doing two movies. He was doing Magic Mike and White House Down.
Was he in White House Down?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, White House Down.
Yes. So like he was busy doing two other movies. There's nothing
so why even do those two other movies? You're doing G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. Don't my childhood.
Blame the people who did the script and the casting. Blame those guys.
Now, another reason why we're on the Tatum subject, I really don't think he'll be able to pull off the accent.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like you said, the accent will not be there. I'm going to acknowledge that now. He's not either. He's going to get it, or he's going to do it at all.
It just I can't not hear Channing Tatum saying "Mijawi" or like the typical Gambit.
Like being suave ass Creole.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's still gonna be kind of too buff for Gambit.
Yeah. Well, he can slim down. You never know. Gambit could get buffed.
And plus, you wouldn't really know because Gambit wears like this trench coat, so you ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know.
Yeah.
Unless I don't know, his shirt just rips out of nowhere and just all of a sudden he's flexing while throwing them cards. But
so that would be hilarious to see, honestly. So we had a couple other big things come out in the comic book world, honestly. Besides movies and other news like that, there's two big things, a beginning and an end, honestly, have started in the comic book world. The beginning, I will say, is not really a comeback. They've been here for years, rocking the piers, putting suckers to fear. Milestone Comic Books has returned from the grave, from the dust, from the ashes like a phoenix. If you don't know what I speak of with Milestone Comic Books, I'm talking about the Dakotaverse of DC Comics, where you get Static Shock and Rocket and Icon and all those other great heroes that like we always wanted to know about and like said always had questions or whatever about and never knew where they really came from. Milestone Comics is where they came from.
African American heroes, be very specific.
American comics, yeah.
Be very
but also a sad ending on that is the Marvel Universe as we know it is coming to an end. Literally, like, I'm not joking, I'm not playing, like, literally, it will no longer be called the Marvel Universe. Well, what they're doing is they're going to basically kill the Ultimate Universe again, but this time, the Ultimate Universe is going out kicking and screaming. The motherfucker's not going out with a fight.
New 52.
Shut up. Not the New 52.
New 52.
First of all, I fuck some of New 52 because Justin Bieber looking at his Lobo can get his ass on somewhere.
I'm not even going to talk about Lobo, the reboot of Lobo, but with this Marvel, as Cliff was saying, people are comparing it to the New 52 because this will be a reboot of the Marvel Universe. The literal words that came out of his mouth were, the Marvel Universe will no longer be there. It will be an amalgamation that will be called Battle World. Like, that was basically the gist of what he said. It's going to be called Battle World. Let that sink in first. And out of the ashes of Battle World will be whoever is left standing out of all of the Marvel universes converging on each other and just having it out.
They're resetting.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? And then we'll get on the Milestone Comics.
You want my opinion? Nah, matter of fact, Jarvis, you go first because you the guest. I want to hear what you got to say about it.
Okay. And also, because I'm not going to be able to be on much longer. But the thing about that is, I understand rebooting, but when I first seen that, I was like, oh man, so now they just gonna copy the New 52 reboot. Now, and sometimes change is good, sometimes change is bad, but it's just like, you gotta think about the events that happened in the Marvel Universe that was so epic and fucking, that's legendary, like House of M, the Civil War, like the Skrull invasion, like basically just deleting all of that.
Well, I don't think it's more they're going to delete it. I think they're going to basically move forward from it. Because here's the thing. All the alternate versions, all the universes that they've made, every Earth 616 and Earth 929, Earth 583, they're all coming to a head. You're going to have like 50 Thors, 15 Captain Americas, 83 Iron Men. Like, it's going to be fucking utter chaos. You don't know who's going to be on your side. You don't know who's going to be against you. You don't know who's going to be a version of yourself.
And also with that, you say like the alternate versions, like, but what about some of the alternate versions that really just seem like an opening light, like Captain Falcon as Captain America, and like Miles Morales. Like, I feel that they would have touched on that a little bit more, they was turning into popular characters. But it's just like if they doing a reboot, it's like they're saying, it was doing good, but hey, we're just gonna put a pause on it right now. Like,
Look,
I don't understand it.
Here's the thing with that, because the reason why this came about was because, honestly, Miles Morales. Because Miles was one of the most popular characters in the Ultimate Universe. And they were like, oh, we're just going to save Miles. And then people were like, why just save Miles? Because he's cool. And then people were like, Cliff was like, you're damn right. So Marvel was like, why not just save Miles? They're giving the ability to save a lot more characters that we really have not thought about saving, or giving us the opportunity to do more things that we weren't able to do at first. Because in the press conference, they announced Gwen Stacy's back. They've announced that Wonder Man's coming back. Like, characters that you haven't seen in a while are coming back. It's going to be awkward as hell. Like, and they've been doing that with the Spider-Man universe for this whole like winter, summer-ish thing with the Ultimate Spider-Man. Yeah, because they mixed like all the Spider-Man together. So Spider-Man has met himself. He's cool with all his alternates. I want to see what Tony Stark's going to do when he meets his alternates. I want to see what freaking Hulk's going to be like when he meets the other Hulks.
But okay, that's cool. But then also, when they bring about new characters, they also killing off characters from that people have grown to know and love, and some that basically they just killed out because. Okay, so my girlfriend just said Deadpool silently.
Yeah.
I was getting to that subject. She knows me too well. But yeah, like they killed off Deadpool. You said what?
Yeah, we talked about that last week, man. It's sad as hell. Like, honestly, Cliff doesn't care. Cliff doesn't care. I care. I actually care.
Alright, I wouldn't say I don't care
What's
about
up, Cliff?
Deadpool.
Let me hit this light real quick. So, y'all see it? Y'all see this?
I see it. That's great. That's great. I'm happy for you. You know, I'm really happy for you. But I got some bad news, bro. I got some bad news. I got some bad news for you, bro. You got till May.
We got till April. Sadly, April.
All right, you got till April. Get comfortable, because you won't have a character left.
Yeah, it's like, and I'm so bad. Like, I was like, oh man, they killed off Deadpool. But then I heard about the reboot, so I was like, okay, wait, they might bring him back. Then I'm thinking they might not bring him back. But at the same time, I've been hearing like, they the reason they killing them off was because like it's kind of like they were just cramming them into stuff, which is understandable because they just started throwing them in shit. But at the same time, if they like some of the Deadpool stuff was like good.
It was. Especially
but
like Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. That was an amazing series.
Also, you can see when they say criminal men stuff, like storyline in the original was kind of stupid. Like, y'all just gonna randomly get this man a kid now?
It like I said, it's honestly the writers have gone drunk on power and they've drunk their own Kool-Aid and they're kind of like fucking themselves.
I feel like that's what it is. I feel like that's what it is because, you know, when I found out that Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man was coming to an end, I was quite upset because I was like, wait a minute. This is like his very first issue. Like, how are you guys going to end it so early? Like, he just became Spider-Man. Like, y'all can't just be like, oh, well, we're done with him being Spider-Man now.
Yeah, because I'll say this: he originally started off supposed to be like a limited run, but with popularity, it just took so far off that they kept him as a running series, like an ongoing series. So hopefully, I say it gives us the ability to where we can see the actual the people that we know and love so far from the universe, and I say it will give them the chance to I don't know, like have a fresh start, because there are a lot of characters that that haven't gotten the ability to do anything. Because honestly, when's the last time you seen a good Namor book? When's the last time you read sat down and read like a good Human Torch story? Like,
first of all, Ultimate Universe brought back Cloak and Dagger, so
yeah, come on.
Like, how you guys just gonna bring them back from the woodworks and then after that just kill them off like this? Like, it makes me very sad.
Yeah. So again, I told you guys like last week. I'll also be on Twitter. You can follow us at Bobo's Block on Twitter, and that's it. Also, go with hashtag Weekly Geekly. Tell us who do you feel like should be saved, or what do you feel that Marvel's doing with this damn reboot? It's not gonna be called New 52, Cliff.
New 53.
Shut up.
Be like Kobe. Just do one number higher.
Hate you.
What? What's that, Cliff?
You remember when Kobe was like, I'm going to change my jersey number, and since Jordan was 23, I'm going to be 24?
Hey, Cliff, you know I'm a rapper, so don't catch that diss track.
I can't wait for that diss track, but as long as you know I was right. I did a good enough job to piss you off. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm okay with that. Run the jewels.
Run the
jewels.
Run it. Move into Milestone Comics. Like I said, they're back. Honestly, it's one of the greatest things I've ever heard this week because it gave us a glimpse of our heritage and our history within the comic book world. So with Milestone Comics being back, well, I already know what you're looking forward to, DJ Horace.
Come on,
just tell the people a little bit about Milestone Comics.
The Lightning Motherfucking Tribe, boy. They're bringing back Static Motherfucking Shock.
Yeah, it fits so timely, as in they were saying they were looking in for that Static web series, and they were looking in for a lot of other characters from the Dakota universe. And also, if you notice with Flash, they bring a lot of characters out that have the powers or whatever, but never get notoriety.
I mean, it's going to be really great because, especially since the very untimely end and very disappointing end of Young Justice, which was already showcasing these characters, especially with season 2, we had Rocket, we had Icon, we even had Static Shock finally showing up into the series, about to become a superhero and join the Young Justice team. So that was one of the things that I thought was really cool, is because now we get to see them get integrated in DC comic characters. So, for the guys who used to watch Static Shock as the show as a kid back in the day, there was a few episodes.
One thing I love is that they gave, like I said, gave the Manhattan Guardian a chance again. I never saw Manhattan Guardian until Young Justice again.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? They were bringing back some pretty cool characters, and on top of that, they were showcasing them, and they're part of they're part of the DC universe, so that means they're part of this big team. And I was happy to see that these things were back, and then now they're saying the comic books are coming back, so that's pretty great. But I just want to know whether or not are they still going to be integrated with DC Comics.
That's a big question.
Yo, it was cool talking to you guys, but I just arrived at the spot. Not trying to be rude or whatever, but I'm just gonna sign out.
Yeah, come back anytime, Jarvis, man. We're gonna get you when you're sitting down at home or something. All right, man.
Definitely.
All right, everybody, keep on the Jarvis.
Take it easy, man. Thanks for dropping by.
All right.
Okay. All right, so we actually got a question in our Q&A box on our Google Plus event. So right now it's from our boy Arakin 816. It looks like my friend The Ruthless Wonder, just to put it out there. Check him out on wordsdon'tdoitjustice.com. Shameless plug. If you had all characters, if you all had a character to submit, what comic company would you want them to go to? Image, Marvel, DC, Vertigo, Milestone, or Dark Horse? That's a great question, honestly.
Repeat the question one more time.
If you had a character, if you made your original character, and you wanted to submit him to a comic company, who would you go to? Image, Marvel, DC, Vertigo, Milestone, or Dark Horse? I've actually had this thought in my head for a while. I have a character. Had a character for so long. So his name is Guardian. I won't get into his backstory and all that stuff. But he fits the world of either Milestone or Image. I wanted to originally do these, like go to like a DC type world and put them in Gotham, but no, it's more gritty than that. It's more complex, honestly, than DC gets very, very good at times, but like it's more complex and more intricate than what I would want. And that's it. I feel that now Milestone is back, they can handle it. Or as I said, I can take it to Image. Image would be great with my comics. Like it would be awesome. So DJ Horace, if you had your lightning using character, what would you go? Because you only use electricity. So.
I mean, yeah, definitely. But I've made other characters that wasn't just electric based. I try to be a little diverse with my characters. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if I was gonna do a universe specifically, I would do DC because of the way they did a good job, maintaining and creating the whole superhero and then the sidekick role, in which the sidekick can also take over that superhero role. And I feel like that's a great idea to have mantles, so in that way you can easily pass on this series or this title over and over again, just add a new character to it. So I think that's really cool in the sense of, you can have multiple characters, but they all represent one thing. Like Batman.
That's a good one. All right, so I just submitted that question to Twitter. So I said hopefully we'll get some response back from that, and see what other people have to say. But if you also want to give us what you want to, which comic book company you feel you're most in tune with, go ahead and hit us up in the comments down below, or go to our Bobo's Block fan page. Just tell me. Just be like, hey, Bobo. Yeah, so.
Don't do all that.
Don't do that. All right,
don't embarrass us, please.
All right, so right now, there's also been another event in the DC universe that kind of is weird. I don't know how long it's been going on. I think it just happened, but Batman has superpowers now.
Yes, actually, I was peeking in one of the Robin comics.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna spoil too much, because as far as I'm concerned, I can't really spoil it. But Damian also has powers.
Well, Damian is going to be a given for Damian to have powers. Honestly, he was resurrected from the dead. You can't be resurrected from the dead and not have any abilities.
Jason Todd.
Jason Todd is actually a lot better than when he went down. Trust me, Jason Todd has abilities. His is more heightened senses and I believe marksmanship or whatever. It fits him, honestly. Damien is trained to be an assassin. So
as far as I've read so far, in terms of Red Hood and Outlaws, it's not much of an ability. He's got some.
Yeah, it's just like he got better.
He got extensive training from another group of assassins, not necessarily the League of Assassins. They were called the All Caste group.
But as I said, when he was resurrected, though, when he was resurrected by the Lazarus Pit, Jason Todd came back a lot different.
He definitely did. He definitely did. Yeah. I will say that, because there was a small hint that he had this ability to basically take out people with magic, which is what he used to take out Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Also easily, by the way.
But yeah, so it's going to be a given for Damian to come back with at least something. But he has super strength, I've heard, and a couple other things.
He could fly now. Okay.
The fuck?
Okay. He can fly now. He's bulletproof.
What are you doing to my Gotham world? What are you doing, writers of DC? Listen.
He's practically Superman now. I mean, I didn't read the entire comic. I just peeked into it to see exactly where they were at. But apparently, he's bulletproof now. He can fly.
Writers, listen. Stop it. Stop it now, please.
I am upset as well. I mean, it breaks the whole Batman mantle thing.
All right, I'm just you know what? You already know how we feel about spoilers on the show. Fuck you guys if you don't want to hear the spoilers. Batman has powers of a bat. They've made Batman blind. He has the power of echolocation and vibrations to see his surroundings, and he has the abilities to as I said, project those surroundings in like a thing where he can he's just a bat. He's an actual Batman now. But he's he's not Man-Bat, but he's Batman now.
Did they give him a costume change at least?
No, he's still in the same outfit.
That's odd. Because like if he was like changed into sort of like a ninja with a blindfold on, but he still has like some of the back.
You want to be Daredevil now? We're already saying that he's Daredevil.
No, I'm thinking more of like Mortal Kombat Kenshi type situation.
No, all right. Have you ever seen Daredevil's original outfit from the beginning comics? It's
No.
literally dressed in all black with a blindfold on his head.
I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. It
is. It actually fit Daredevil. I forgot why they changed him to the yellow and red, and then finally to the red, all red outfit. But yeah, the original one I believe was like him in an all black outfit with a black blindfold kind of around his face.
That's dope. I think that's really cool. I like stuff with blindfolds. That it just makes you seem more mysterious, cooler. You feel like you're at a disadvantage physically, and then you just prove everybody wrong. I like that.
There's another good question. So, question right now is asking: do you think that this is their way of turning Damian into the new Superboy, and not to get him out of the Batman series to get him out of the Batman series for a new or returning Robin? I'm gonna put this right now. There's not gonna be a returning Robin unless it's one of the girls. There's only been 2 girl Robins, I believe. One, Karen Kelly, and I forget her name.
Stephanie Brown.
Stephanie Brown. She was Robin for like 3 weeks. If it's that, Tim Drake's never going to be Robin again. Dick Grayson, is not going to lace up, and Jason Todd is he said it's red.
Hell no.
It's red right now.
Hell no. He'll never.
He'll never return to the Robin. What as a new Robin, I believe there might be. The Rise of Robin series did bring back Damian Wayne, but it did show that there was a hole or a vacancy needed for a true Robin that the city can't do without its Boy Wonder or Girl Wonder. So
I feel like Damian still has a way to go in.
Yeah, he has a lot of growing to do. It's honestly going to end up as like almost if you ever watch Arrow, an Arsenal story. Because if you guys have seen the show Arrow back in season 2, Roy Harper was introduced to the show, but it wasn't the Roy Harper we knew. It was basically kind of a new show version of Roy Harper. What happened to him? He got hit with the Maricruz serum, which gave him the abilities of Deathstroke. So he was super strong, angry, and everything like that, like kind of like Damian. So he had to rein that shit in. But he ended up killing a couple people. So yeah, that kind of had to work into the dynamic of how Arrow treated this Speedy. Well, he's not even called Speedy. He's called Arsenal on the show.
He went straight to Arsenal. Like, damn.
Straight to Arsenal.
It wasn't even Speedy.
They were like,
Red Arrow.
Young Justice. They were like, we're giving you guys Young Justice. Wait for Titans.
I mean, not really, because like Young Justice, they showed him as Speedy the first episode. Then he became Red Arrow. Then eventually, when he lost his arm, he became.
Young Justice did the proper progression of Roy Harper, because Roy Harper was Speedy. He was like, screw this crap. I want to be a hero. He left his Speedy, came back as Red Arrow, left his Red Arrow, got captured by Argus, lost his arm, got a robotic arm. It was cloned. The clone, I don't know what happened to the clone in the comics. But I think the clone died, and that's how they found out that wasn't the real Roy Harper. But it's weird. It's weird. It's difficult.
It's weird. It's weird.
Well, yeah, but that would have been the answer, though. I know it's not going to be a returning Robin. It's probably going to be a new Robin if they're doing that. I don't think he's the new Superboy, but I feel like he's going to get a new role, like you said. He's going to get a new role. Yeah. Trying to think, what else could I'm thinking of? Supergirl has been casted. Have you heard of that clip?
Yeah, I seen that.
Supergirl has been casted. She looks pretty good. She actually even dyed her hair. She was a brunette originally. I'm trying to get the original article or get the young lady's name, because as I said, it was a good casting, honestly. And
I'm not really familiar with the actor, but she looks capable. I will say that.
She was capable of the job, and I appreciate that they actually took their time and looked for a good Supergirl. Give me a moment.
Finish your thought first, at least, gosh.
No, screw that.
Supergirl. I mean, it's good to see that she's getting some shine. You know.
Because I'm really happy that they're looking into more shows or whatever. Because honestly, the Superman universe works so well. God, it works so well with TV shows. Because if you remember the Adventures of Lois and Clark, Adventures of Superman, Lois and Clark, Smallville, and you had, like I said, a lot of other spin-offs. So from that, basically, to it just gives you the impression that, like, yeah, Superman universe is just the right type, well, the right type of storytelling to do that or whatever. And you always, I'm saying like Superman universe because it's so different from Gotham. Gotham is, you know, the story of Gotham. You know it, but it can be told so many times over and over again without skipping a beat.
Because it's Gotham. It's pretty much like every neighborhood that you've never heard of put together and just call it crap.
Yeah.
Where's the place you want to go? You want to go to Chicago? Want to get your hat stolen? I'm gonna take your hat.
I'll find the link or whatever because this is like really going.
Yeah. You want me to just post you the link? Because I already have it here.
You already have it? Then tell me the darn name.
Hold on.
That's stupid on live YouTube.
Melissa Benoist.
Thank you. You see what I work with, y'all?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah. Playing Destiny, boy.
Yeah. So, yeah, Miss Melissa, as I said, she's already taken the strides to dye her hair blonde, and as I said, she's getting in shape for the role. I said, because Supergirl ain't no joke.
No.
She's like a UK player. She ain't nobody to fuck with.
She's pretty strong. Okay, well, that was really stupid. I meant to say, like, you know, in terms of body, her physique, pretty strong. So you got to definitely get yourself ready for that. I don't know if they're really gonna make her train just as much as, you know, they're making Gal Gadot do Wonder Woman. Which I would love to see a post up or a pin up to see exactly where she is right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to see that too. I'll be honest with you. I'd like to see that too.
To see the progression.
So, as I've been saying, with all of these DC shows, they've been teasing that Titans, Supergirl, Arrow, Flash, and Vixen are all in the same universe. So, do you know what that actually would mean?
We're gonna eventually get a Justice League live action show.
Shut up! No, we'll get a shitload of crossovers. That's what it's gonna mean.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought a Justice League show.
They were not gonna do a Justice League live action show because we already had that. You remember those 5 episodes of Smallville?
Come on, that wasn't that bad. I like that.
I did. I was saying we already had it. Your boy's like, you had Cyborg, Flash,
Green Arrow. It wasn't really everybody,
Green Arrow. We had Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman. I totally forgot he was in that.
Yeah, because he just looked like a normal little surfer guy. That's all.
Yeah, he was like 2
episodes.
episodes.
That was the only thing Smallville got wrong was Aquaman.
I mean, they were playing around with it, I guess. Because as far as I'm concerned, Smallville jacked up the Superman's story with adding all these people in them.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm concerned, they were just playing around. They were having fun with it. It was not bad.
I got you. So, with that being said, I'm trying to think that should be all the comic book news that we have as of right now. Yeah,
it is actually.
That is so far. What I would say is we move into tech news because we actually have tech news this week. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So with tech news, the first thing that people have been buzzing about all week was Windows 10. Did you see that? Like really minimal conference? Or would it be called a PowerPoint? Do they have a PowerPoint? Because you know with Apple they call theirs Keynote, right? So do they have PowerPoints?
Yes, I'm gonna say yes.
You're just saying words right now, aren't you?
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it wasn't. I don't know why they had a conference for that. It's not that serious.
Well, they're trying to step their game up. Honestly, they really are because a lot of the announcements they had were pretty big. Yeah, it would have been cool to have an article about it, something simple, but they wanted to kind of Apple it out.
Apple it out. That sounds.
Yeah, Apple it out.
Please come up with
Like,
something better.
they drug that shit on. And it was the most boring thing in the world, the way they
That's
presented
what I'm
it.
saying. Don't this because of course they're gonna drag it out. It's just one thing. If you're gonna make a convention for one thing, like you're gonna drag it out because you're gonna want them to be there for a reason. Not just like,
Yeah.
oh hey guys, here's Windows 10, and then once the presentation's over, oh yeah, now you guys can go home. So we paid all this money to come all the way out here to this giant hall just so for something that you guys could have done on YouTube. Come on.
Yeah.
Now.
Honestly, it could have been done on YouTube, but like I said, with the Windows 10 conference, they announced a lot of big things. First thing is that Windows 10 will be free for users of 8.1. That's a big distinction. 8.1 and Windows 7. So if you have Windows 7 and 8.1, it'll be free for a year for you to upgrade. Asterisk symbol if you have the proper hardware and equipment and you do this, that, and the third, and you have the availability to activate the system. And it's going to be a lot of fine print. I'm just going to tell you that, guys.
But understand it's going to be rocky as hell because
it's going to be free.
It's not really about the fact that it's going to be free. It's the simple fact is you have to download it and then install it into your computer versus the normal, firmware that's already on the computer.
You need like 2 to 3 gigs of RAM.
That sounds acceptable. As far as I'm concerned, we're moving up in the world.
Like 2 to 3 gigs of RAM.
We're moving up in the world.
How much memory you going to need though?
I will say at least a minimum of 2.5.
Okay.
Gigahertz.
We'll see. Hopefully it'll be a smooth transition. I'm gonna give it a moment. I'm gonna wait like a month or two. Probably even go into like month 4 or 5. And then wait till all the bugs and stuff are worked out.
I feel like, the reason why they're giving it to us for free is because they want us as consumers to beta test it. That exactly what I was thinking.
We're free beta testers. Windows 7 and 8.1 users are free beta testers.
My question is where's 9 at, though? What happened to 9?
No, remember, we're skipping 9 because we're skipping the Microsoft curse.
It's not adorable. It's not adorable. When we look back in time in terms of upgrades to Windows, we skip 9.
Yeah, we skipped 9 because the people.
I mean, truth be told, I can make the joke about us skipping 2001, 2002, 2003.
We should just go ahead and skip up to 3005. Come on.
Yeah. I'll be right by your side till 2005.
Right now?
Oh, no.
They also still haven't given us the name of their new Windows web browser.
They're calling it Spartan.
Yeah, codename Spartan or whatever. No. He said codename Spartan in the conference.
You mean another Halo tag? Oh yes, because Cortana wasn't enough.
So Cortana, speaking of her, is also moving to the desktop. So now you'll be able to say, "Hey Cortana," and she's gonna be all sassy and stuff, and be like, what you want?"
No, I don't want that. All right, now especially after the emotional ending with Halo 4. How could you guys do that? Like, how could you? Now I'm stuck with this damn app that's talking to me, and I had the emotional strain from Halo 4. Like, what is wrong with you people? It's like if you kill the baby and then you have that baby haunting you as your desktop. Like
the baby still follows you. Another version of the baby follows you around.
It's just following you around.
Same name and same everything.
Like just permanently reminding you of the losses that you had in life. Like, thanks.
Oh, God.
Thanks.
All right, so I say with that, they also showed off their HoloLenses, I think it was called. Windows 10 and Windows, Microsoft, they are developing holographic technology. They're kind of trying to just shove the future on us because honestly, it's gonna look crazy as hell when you start this. Because you have a giant headset on your head, going into virtual reality helmet, and then you basically are just plucking at open space. It's cool as I don't know what it seemed like from the inside, but I'm going to be walking down the street looking like an ass because not everybody uses this yet.
I mean, a lot of people are trying to do that transfer over to the virtual reality technology. That's why everyone's doing the whole.
The last hologram I saw was will.i.am at the presidential election. Everybody has been talking about hologram since.
Tupac at the Coachella? Hello?
I don't count.
They did Michael Jackson as well.
That was Tupac. He just got a little bit. Skinnier.
Nah, he's back. Tupac lives.
All right. What else happened in tech news? It's not
These
really.
guys in I think it was German. Yeah, in Germany, they decided that they're gonna do this AI program in which they're allowing Mario to think for itself. And I'm talking about literally like these guys were talking to Mario with voice command, and Mario was actually responding and learning.
Adapting people.
Yes, and he was adapting. He was learning as the game was progressing. So sometime in the near future, we might be having AI controlled. I will say video games. I don't. I was gonna say programs.
I'll say this: screw the T100 or the T1000. I'm sending Mario back in time to save my kid.
Nah,
Okay?
I'm not sending Mario back in time.
What? He always fixes it. He fixes shit.
Oh yeah, you mean by jumping on top of Goombas? Really? He fixes it, huh?
Yeah.
You're such a plumber. You're such a plumber. As far as I'm concerned, plumbers come with a toolbox and a wrench.
He can whack a nigga with a wrench. Come on.
Oh yeah, you mean when something hits him, like physically, he dies, and he's hooked on shrooms? Come on, get off his face.
Hey, the shrooms gives him powers.
The shroom gives him powers? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Also, this is going to be kind of tech news or whatever, but this will be scientific news. NASA has, well, they haven't confirmed, but they have declared that there has to be life outside in the stars. Honestly, I've been always saying the same thing. The billions upon billions of stars and the trillions upon trillions of galaxies are the known universe. There has to be something out there because it can't be just us. So they're going to be looking into more life-inhabiting planets within our Milky Way galaxy that show the signs of life as we know it. I say as we know it because there could be life other ways that we don't know it.
Also, they also confirmed that there is several hundred stars in which is capable of inhabiting our lives. Mm-hmm. So in the case of those people who've been having those scientific fallout theories saying that if Earth blows up, we need to go straight to Mars, that is not the case. We have other places to go to. But they have yet to release a list of these planets, so just know we have other places that we can go to the moment we decide, we're going to jack up Earth far more than it already is because, we're terrible people. But I shouldn't be saying that on a live show. Too late. Ah! Ah! Ah!
So with that, we can move on into gaming. Right now with gaming, I want to start off with my shade of the week. And DJ Horse already knows what I want to be talking about.
Go ahead. It's okay. It's all right. I'm frustrated just the same as everyone else. Go ahead.
So this week, Bungie announced that they need you guys to help them out and beta test the game that's been out for 3 months now.
Not Bungie. 343 Studios.
Oh, 343. Oh, that's right. 343 is doing it now.
Yeah,
so
that's
343 right. is asking you guys to beta test the Halo Collection's online capabilities, which was already released back. What was that, Cliff? When was it released?
November.
Oh, November. Oh. So we went through November with no capabilities. December with no capabilities. And now January
is over.
January is almost over. No capabilities.
Nope.
You've just been chilling, playing Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4, games you already own, right?
Mm-hmm. Or at least if you missed those, the chance to own those games, there's a chance for you to play the games in chronological order.
What about the hardcore avid Halo fan? You own those games. You own them. They're yours. Well, they're just playing them over and over again, right? Remastered quality, HD.
But no online. No
online. I was talking with one of my friends who play. If you guys don't know, I don't like Xbox. Who plays the Master Chief Collection, and he was like, "Yeah." The first day I came home was like, "Yeah, let me play," and they were like, "Oh, it's down." Well, maybe it's just down because a lot of people are on it. I'll give it tomorrow. All right, cool. Came back tomorrow. Down. Next day, down. Next day, down. It took day 5. Day 5 for the developers to go, hey guys, we fucked up. We don't have a time frame for when this will be back up, but Yeah.
Especially since you guys promised at launch that they're going to be dedicated servers for the Master Chief Collection for every single last game. Halo 2, Halo 3, and the current Halo 4. Yet the whole thing is down. And I'm not even just really upset about them. It's just console gaming since fall. There's been 4 to 5 game releases that came out that just been a terrible mess. Just a terrible mess. Assassin's Creed, terrible. I heard Bayonetta had some bugs, but it's still a good game. But they fixed
that shit quick.
Yeah, I heard they fixed that pretty quick, but still terrible, And we're finally getting the heist for Grand Theft Auto.
After two summers and 3 winters.
And the funny thing is, they're not even releasing it yet. They gave us a trailer and a release date for the fourth time.
It's still ain't out.
They still ain't out. So it's crazy.
It's been a bad year or two for gaming right now, man. It's hurting me.
It's terrible. And now it's sad because now I have to. When people say PC master race, I gotta go. Guess you're right.
Yeah.
Guess you're right. Because console gaming is jacking up. We can't even get full release games, and day one patches are just about to get my PC and start playing solitaire.
Go back to pinball.
Yeah, running on 1080p.
I know. Oh man, would you see how that with Phil? God.
Who?
You know how with Phil running freaking pinball on 1080p.
64 frames. The most fast pinball you've ever played.
Screw it, I'm going 4K with my pinball.
It beats audio. Can't forget the Beats Audio.
Man.
That's still on Windows computers. I'm sorry, Apple.
Okay, you can buy that at the App Store. Add a widget. We don't.
Add a widget. And there's a widget.
That's all you gotta do. I'm just saying,
There's a widget. I don't understand how it's hardware. Beats Audio is hardware, but let's make it software now. Okay.
Hey, they gave you a music community. I'll be happy.
Listen, if I wasn't wearing Beats headphones right now.
Yeah, you would have shit to say.
If I wasn't wearing Beats headphones right now.
You didn't supply my audio quality right now, Dre. Dr. Dre. Well, speaking of Dr. Dre, let's get on to some probably the last topic of the night or so. Music news.
Yay, music news.
Yeah, so
nothing.
Shut up.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I've been hearing some stuff. First and foremost, Bobby Shmurda's case.
Bobby Shmurda's what?
The whole, gun charges thing is finally finished, but he's still going to court. So.
Oh, that's good. That's good. One thing I know me and you were talking about was Cudi. We were talking about Cudi says on Twitter he's ready to drop Man on the Moon 3.
Yes, he is. I'm actually waiting for a release date. I am ready. I'm waiting for a release date on that, definitely. And
you got the boys back in the studio with him.
You mean the guys from Wizard, right?
Yeah.
Right. Just make
sure. The original, from Man on the Moon 1.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Man on the Moon 1 was the best one. Mm-hmm. Man on the Moon 2 was okay, so it was not that great. And I will say Satellite Flight was an experience. I'm not gonna say it was amazing. I will say it was an experience. It's a great album, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't an experience. It's not something for everybody in the hip hop community. I'm not gonna say, if you're a Kid Cudi fan, go listen to Satellite Flight. That's not what you're gonna do. That is not what you're gonna do, okay? Because it wasn't really hip hop, but it wasn't bad music either. So.
Okay.
So hopefully with Man on the Moon 3, we see him go back to his hip hop roots.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I miss Cudi. I really do. I've been a Cudi fan since the beginning. And
of course. I mean, especially with this year, we got Lupe coming back. He dropped Tetsuo and Youth 4 years ago. That's funny. I knew you were gonna do that. I do that in my head, but I knew you was gonna do that.
Yeah.
So Lupe's back this year, and now you got Cuddy's back. So we're getting some some good flagships from the old hip hop. I would say recent hip hop, really.
We'll say backpack era. How about that?
That works.
Backpack era. It's been a minute, especially for me to get a Cuddy and a Lupe buzz or whatever right now.
In the same year.
In the same year, like God.
That's good.
It's been a while, and I've been so excited, honestly. Any albums that dropped this week besides Tetsuo and You?
Not really. We got stuff coming out next week, so I'll wait for next week to basically announce what's coming out next week.
Okay, let me just check iTunes real quick.
You can check out iTunes. There's a few stuff, but I usually go for the names that people are more familiar with. There are stuff that's dropped this week. Just keep in mind, you gotta think about the people. It's not myself. But for the people who missed last week, Joey Badass is also out, so you guys can go check it out.
Yeah, Joey Badass is out. That's a good one. As well.
And I was listening to DMX. Yeah, he's pretty washed out. Like, I'm gonna need the dog to not do that again. Because first of all,
the iTunes top releases. American Beauty, American Psycho by Fall Out Boy drop.
Yeah,
What a Terrible World, What a Beautiful World by this Ephemerist. No Cities of Love by Scared Kitty. Saturday Night by Ryan Bigham. What else? Blackheart by Don Richard. My Hurricane by Jamie Scott. The Howl EP from Night Riots came out. That's gonna be bad. Like, that's gonna be really bad. Not bad is bad. Like, bad is like, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you clarified that.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm glad you clarified that. I was like,
But no, I'm not talking about, like, I don't know the person. I've heard Night Riots before. It's pretty damn good.
I figured you were familiar with the artist, so you was ready.
But I'm actually looking forward to that new Fall Out Boy, the American Beauty, American Psycho.
I might look at that. I might actually take a look into that to see what it sounds like. Another thing I might actually look into. I'm not really too sure about Jasmine Sullivan. I might peek into that.
Oh, it looks like Lettucey has a new album out, The Intimate Truth. I was looking at that as well. So yeah, that was a good drop that you could probably look into. Yeah, that's all I see as of right now. Music things normally with you, DJ Horace. But I said, if you ain't got nothing else besides that, but that was really cool though. I said, but again, check out those albums that we said they're all on iTunes, and you can find them illegally because we don't care how you get your music.
I will not say get it illegally. Get it legally. No, I'm supposed to. Yeah, exactly. I'm supposed to promote supporting yards. Now, if you choose to get it a different way, that's you. But it's my job to promote as a music buff. Support your artists. All right.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna move into shameless plugs and move into our little last hashtag war segment of the week. So, DJ Horace, you got any shameless plugs?
I mean, same as always. The show's back. If you missed it last week, so new episode came out last week at wiseguyjukebox.podomatic.com. Definitely new episodes coming out. I'm already working on the next episode. I already know what I'm going to do for that. So definitely February, when February starts, and then when school starts, you guys have something to listen to. And once again, all these albums are coming out, so I got something to review. So if you guys want to look at my reviews for these music albums that come out, definitely go check out the blog at wiseguyjukebox.wordpress.com. Definitely.
All right. So, what you guys know, of course, me at BabosBlock.com, Facebook.com/BabosBlock, Twitter/BabosBlock, BabosBlock.podomatic.com. I'm making a big change, honestly. If you guys are wondering why didn't the show come out again or whatever, it's always the every other week of the month. I'm changing it. We're going to be a monthly show. We have a lot of going on. DJ Horace is busy. I'm busy. Raven's busy. Joe Chaos is busy. We just got a lot more things that we've been shuffling around. So we're going to move to a monthly schedule until we get back on track. I'll let you know if it updates. I'll let you know if it changes or so. That gives a little stress reliever right there to DJ Horace, thinking that he got to do block work. But also with that, we have. Don't give me that face. Don't give me that face.
I enjoy doing my work.
Well, yes, you do enjoy doing my work. Well, like I said, with that as well, we do have, like I said, our anniversary shows out, and I also put out the Black Lives Matter podcast. Hopefully, my Podomatic is not messing up. If I need to check it again, I will. What we'll do is I'll post the links as well below, so I can get you guys listening to those shows. Give us some feedback, give us some listens, give us some views. You guys know that we will always be here every week. So I had another shameless plug. Huh?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Woo! What he said. I had another shameless plug. I'm trying to remember it.
Anything happened this week?
I'm doing.
Any writing going on over there, buddy?
Yeah. The blog. Yeah, I'm gonna try and put out. I'm gonna try and put out again. A post for what I'm calling the binge. I'm binging Game of Thrones because as you probably saw, if you didn't go see it, I have a post out that I'm doing all 5 seasons of Game of Thrones. So I'm starting with these 4, binging these 10-hour seasons, and then waiting for season 5, and then I'm going to binge that once it's done. It's like they're always 10 episodes or whatever, so it's not just 10 hours out of my life. It's not that bad. The show so far, I finished season 1. I'm going to do season 2 this weekend, and that's it. From there, I'm going to also post my review of season 1 to the blog, and I'll do my review of season 2 as well. You guys just join me on this journey to the Kingsland, and also join me to Winterfell. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not like geeking out. So
please don't.
I honestly don't think I will. I love this era of time, but I say it's just not. It's so predictable to me. I just don't feel like I'm gonna get that deep into it, but it's gonna be good. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'll say that. I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Good.
Yeah. There's one other thing we almost forgot. I told Doomsday we'll talk about it, especially now that she's not here. I'm gonna make her do a review for this on Geek Triple X. So, if you guys know the game Mirror's Edge, it's also not safe from the internet. It's got a porn parody out now, or it's in production. So this is going to be different. It's going to be new. We'll get more details for you on the porn parody of Mirror's Edge and how they parkour and park on that one. Okay.
Yo, hashtag that, definitely.
Hashtag park on.
Park on. Hashtag that, definitely.
Yeah, that's going to happen. I can't wait. So I think that's about it. So hashtag park on. Any other hashtag you remember from the day?
I mean, we could do hashtag battle word because people need to know about that.
Yeah.
Hashtag diss track.
Yeah, hashtag diss track. Get your hyper beam in the diss track. Quote it, boys at Wire Generation.
Yep. Hyper beam in the diss track, and I wish you know I still don't care about that food.
Jarvis gonna come back on here. He gonna hear that. He gonna feel it.
Hey, listen. I love the hate. I love to hate, and I love to be hated on.
All right, so for me, your friendly neighborhood nerd, the Bobo, your boy DJ Horace down there. I think he's down here, and Doomsday wherever the hell she is, and your boy Jarvis. Thank you for joining us for another week and another geek. Signing off, guys.